Well, had to update this deck. Trying to make a few more changes for it for the YCS if I wind up going with it. Everyone's saying I should because it's probably my most competitive deck right now. Assuming we even go into the main YCS, but she does love me. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to Team Forbidden's YouTube page. It is I, Seto Son of the Fanatic, back at you with the update for Yubel. I am a stubborn bastard. I am still sticking pure. I'm trying to find room for the Unchained package, literally just the Yama and the effect monster that's limited. I can't justify using the traps. I don't want to shell out my money on IP, although I did shell out my money on something else because I pulled one at Sneak Peek. But you guys will see in a few moments. I'm sorry, this deck is not budget friendly, but let's get into it. So it's Yubel. So we are running 2 copies of Yubel. I know most decks only run the 1 copy of her. There are situations where it comes up where you can get the Yubel along with another copy like the Spirit, and then you can make the rank 10 Worm Monster, the Varudras Final Bringer of the End Times. That's why I run 2, because it's almost impossible to do that with only 1. Then we run the 1 Yubel Terror Incarnate. You only need the 1. I wish I could run Ultimate Nightmare. I can't find the room. I wish I could run the Geist Grinder Golem. Can't find the room, and it just wound up being dead 9 times out of 10. Those are our main Yubels. 3 Spirit of Yubel. Still rocking only the supers. Haven't felt like trudging down after the Prismatic Secret Rare versions yet, especially since we may just get regular Ultras. I don't know. But it's Spirit of Yubel. This thing basically does everything for the deck. When it's destroyed, either on your hand, deck, or field, you summon Yubel right out of your deck. And when it's summoned, you search for any spell or trap that mentions Yubel specifically in name. 3 Samsara Lotus. This is your 1-card combo that gets into your Spirit of Yubel and other Yubel shenanigans. 2 copies of Grave Squirmer. I cut him down. I hated cutting him down, but I needed room for other hand traps. So I'm running only 2, and he's a hard once per turn anyways, so 2 might be the right call. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. 3 copies of Dark Beckoning Beast. It's Dark Beckoning Beast searches your now only 1 copy of Opening of the Spirit Gates. Yes, I know it sucks. They hit the wrong card. Should have been this, but I digress. It's 3 Dark Beckoning Beasts. Yubel used the Sacred Beast in the anime, so screw it. Alright, here we go. Here's the first card that I splurged on. 3 Mulcharmy Furwalos. What is this? This is essentially New Max C 2.0. So basically you discard it from your hand, and then every time your opponent summons from the deck or extra deck, you draw a card. And then at the end of their turn, you shuffle cards back into your deck until you have the number of cards in your hand less than or equal to the amount of cards they have on the field plus 1. Or plus 6, excuse me. So, it's a more balanced Max C. We don't have the other one, which is from hand or deck, I believe. They just revealed the 3rd one today at the time of recording this video that summons from that does it from Grave or Banished. So, no clue what the fire one's going to do if they continue the pattern. 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring because it's Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, and 3 copies of Droll and Lockbird because this card is just an absolute... Honestly, I've always thought this card should be banned. This card is just dumb, and it only comes around and rears its ugly head in formats, or ugly heads, I should say, in formats that are just super cancerous. It ends turns against the right decks. That's 23 monsters. 9 of them are hand traps. might as well just get the infinite and perms out of the way. So 12 hand traps. There you go. 3 Nightmare Pain, because this Nightmare Pain is the main backbone of your deck. 3 Nightmare Throne, and a 4th copy of Nightmare Throne in the Terraforming. Self-explanatory. 1 Opening of the Spirit Gates, because we can only have the 1. 1 Mature Chronicle, because it searches Super Poly. Called by the Grave. I wish I had room for Cross-Eyed Designator. I can't find the room because I'm running the Super Polys and other stuff. Again, I'm trying to find the room for the Shavara, but it's... I'm not going over 40 cards. I refuse to go over 40 cards. And the one actual trap in Favorite Contact. Into our extra deck. 3 copies of the card that should have been limited and was not. Master Duel did it right. OCG did it right. TCG, what are you doing leaving this card at 3? Good God. I see most decks running 2 because, I don't have the space for 3. No, if you could run 3 of this card, you run 3. This card is busted. 2 copies of Loving Defender Forever, because it's Loving Defender Forever. You can go away with only 1, but I like having 2, so that way, potentially, I could Super Poly into 1, and then I can use the trap card to go into another. My opponent could be like, you run 2? Yeah, this is a pure Yubel deck. I'm running 2. For other Super Poly targets, we got the Protoplant Dracosteplia for Fiendsmith, because of the fusion shenanigans, and 1 Garura. I cut the Mud Dragon. That may be a bad call, but all the decks that I was thinking about, this hits them just as hard, and it's a better monster overall. Mud Dragon just doesn't do enough. For the Xyz monsters, we finally got this bastard. About time. In accessible. So, any of you who are playing in the game right now should know what this guy does. This guy is a cheat Xyz monster. Basically, if your opponent summons multiple times, special summons multiple times in a turn, you can just slap this on top of anything, and then just get rid of monsters, and they can't respond. It's dumb. There's a reason this guy was stupid expensive, and he's reprinted, so he's still like $10, I think, but it's still an extra deck staple. If you have it, you run this. 1 Varudras, because you can make the rank 10s. 1 to Djinn Buster. If I ever get around to cutting that second Yubel, these guys are coming out, because you're never going to make them. Or the Djinn you could arguably cut out as well. The only way you make him is with double Dark Beckoning Beast. So you double Beast into him because you get the additional normal summon, and then you can just go off on your effects, and then... I just like him for having an effect negation. He's good for protection against Nibiru, or, they try to Ash your stuff. I mean, if they didn't Ash your Dark Beckoning Beast, that's on them. 1 Blacklisted Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. I know, this card isn't necessary, but this is one of my favorite cards. It's arguably one of my signature cards, so can't cut this. You can make it super easy in this deck. 1 Muckraker, because it's really dumb, and works really great for this deck. 1 Cross Sheep, because this thing is broken with Phantom. 1 Almirage for, combo, full-on combo with the Sacred Beast. And 1 Anima. I did initially cut this guy, but with 8 level 1s, you kind of have to have the pressure of him being there. So there's that as well. Into the side deck, we got the 1 Primal Being token for the 3 Nibs, which are not as good as they used to be, but it's good against the rogue matchups. They summon more than 5 times. You just say, hey, screw your board. Get that out of here. 3 Shifters. Lots of decks really like the Graveyard. Field Spell can get our stuff back from Banished. So we don't care if our stuff is completely in the graveyard. So it's okay. 1 Duster, 2 Lightning Storms, because we need to, we just can't handle back row. So we have to have all the back row hate in the side deck. Running 3-dimensional barrier for Tenpai Dragons right now. I have an alternative to this, which is actually a hand trap, which might be useful, but the problem is that Tenpai just got the answer to send hand trap, which is also, you know, we already have Spirit of Yubel. It's just like, okay, cool. You want to destroy my Spirit of Yubel? I can't be killed in battle, and I take no battle damage. So what are you gonna do? You destroy that? Cool. Let me summon this out. Oh, do you destroy this? Oh, cool. Let me get this out. You destroy this? Well, I'm not running the Ultimate Nightmare, so I guess I'm screwed. But Andrew was adamant I can't cut these because of Tenpais, and they can apparently OTK through frickin' Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, and I can't find any of my extra copies of Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. I guess I don't have as many as I thought. Oh well. And 3 evenly matched because this card is dumb and should have probably never been printed, but it's also back row hate. Yubel cannot stand back row. So yeah, guys, that's the update for Pure Yubel post Rage of the Abyss. Again, I'm trying to find room for the Unchained package. I don't want to have to resort to that and go with the Soul of Rage and the IP, or not the IP, the SP Little Knight. But considering I already shelled out the cash for the other 2 follows, maybe I should. Even though in all the replays that I've seen, nobody ever really goes into them all that much. I don't know. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell down below for notifications, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.